Good morning, grade 6. Today you are going to start with activity 4, which is about the some varieties or some types of cells in the human body. As you know, the human body or human organism is composed of different types of cells. So, the human body or human being is a multicellular organism. Multicellular organism means an organism or living being that is composed of several or many cells. So let's start read this text. The human body is made of different types of cells. There are about 300 kinds of cells. But these cells are specialized. Not all of the cells have the same properties or characteristics. They not have the same features. Most have round shape, circular shape, elongated, and they differ in their functions also, and consequently in their structures and sizes. Let's observe the following document. The document shows some varieties of cells of the human body. Look at these cells. We have the nerve cell. It has special features like long extensions. Look at the shape of the nerve cell. We are going to mention it later in the next lesson. We have the white blood cell that defend our body from microbes. The red blood cells carries the oxygenated blood. Muscular cells. A muscular cell has several nuclei. Nuclei is a plural of nucleus. The intestinal cells, as we mentioned yesterday, that the paramecia have cilia. Cilia are small like hairs that move and sweep food to the oral groove of the paramecia. So also cilia here, look at their shape, they are like small hairs. The last one here is the bone cell, and the bones in our body support and give the body its shape. We have, after reading the following document, to complete these diagrams, you have to name the cell. For example, the first one is the bone cell. How is its shape? Look at the bone cell above. Of course, it has a round shape. Special features means what are the characteristics that are shown in this diagram. The bone cell has short extensions as mentioned in the above document. After reading the document well, you have to fill in all the diagrams, page 96, and solve I complete, page 97. Later on, when you have finished page 97, you have to practice more and evaluate your understanding about the animal cells and their varieties. You have to read number 1, the text carefully. You have to answer all the parts about number 1, 1.2 and number 2. Next, you have to observe the following schemas or the following diagrams. I have diagram number 1 and diagram number 2, or figure 1 and figure 2. Look at this cell. What is it? Look at its shape. Based on our knowledge, we can say that the animal cell has a round shape, while the plant cell has an elongated or rectangular shape, and there are some green properties or some green organelles which are the chloroplasts. So which one is a plant cell and which one is an animal cell? You have to answer also the following questions, page 99. This is about number 1. In number 2, you have to name organelle A. Let's move back to organelle A. Look at the organelle A. Of course, as we said before, that number 1, this photo, is animal cell. So number A, the outer membrane of the cell is called cell membrane or cytoplasmic membrane. The inside or the liquid inside the cell is the cytoplasm, while this side is the nucleus. Part D is the chloroplast that contain chlorophyll. So, in number 2, you have to name each organelle and find the role of each one as I did. In number 3, you have to mention the part or the organelle of the plant cell that is not shown in the above schema. So look again at schema number 2 or figure 2. An organelle is not mentioned here. What is this organelle? Some students may answer that the vacuole, and others may say the cell wall. Look at the cell wall. It is drawn but not mentioned in the text. So the organelle which is not mentioned here is the cell wall. Then you have to read number 2 to schematize or label the paramecium. This cell or this paramecium has also different parts and has special features. You have to move back in your books to page 92 and find out the parts of the paramecium. Also, you have to pick out from the text, from this text, number 1 here, to mention or name the habitat of the paramecium. Where does the paramecium live? Of course, in the previous document on page 94 or 93, we said that the paramecium lives in stagnant water, not standing water or running water, in stagnant water, which is like ponds, rivers, but not salty. It is stagnant, fresh water. Also, you have to fill in number 4 to indicate the role of cilia in paramecium, also mentioned in the above text. See you on Monday. Goodbye.